Alright, so I noticed this screw in this tire here, and because the tire was turned, so I was lucky to be able to see it. Otherwise, it could have been a problem. It doesn't look like there's a leak here. I'm not gonna even check for any leaks, but what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be repairing it using this repair kit here. Alright, and then these are the tools that I'm gonna need, pretty much. The repair kit itself, and then possibly this or a utility knife, and then I'm gonna either use this pair of pliers here to pull the screw, or I'm just gonna unscrew it using this. And then I'm gonna use this after I repair it to check to see if there's any leak. Alright, this is pretty much a spray bottle with dish soap and water. So like I said, this is the screw here that we're dealing with. I can either use the pair of pliers to remove it, or I can try to unscrew it. Again, that's it right here. If you can see it, comes with the plug itself. And I found out that the brown ones are supposed to be for heavy duty cars, not just for ATVs, but the heavy duty cars, trucks, and whatnot. So you could be mindful of that. And then it comes with this to pretty much, prep the hole. And then it comes with the cement, the glue. And then this is the thing you're gonna insert it with the plug to then eventually pull it out. Alright, so I'm gonna start by unscrewing this. I have to be prepared to do this real quick because the tire is gonna start to deflate. So you're gonna be aware of that. So the steps is gonna be to remove the screw, okay, using the screwdriver or a pair of pliers. I'm gonna use the screwdriver. As soon as I'm done, I'm gonna use this to prep the area. Then I'm gonna insert this into this. I might as well do this ahead of time because I might be running out of time for the air. So what I'll do is I'll prep this first, just to be prepared. I will put the plug first. Okay. You're gonna insert it about halfway, pretty much halfway. Okay. Then put it in the other end. Yep. That's about halfway. That's about halfway. I'm gonna leave it here, and then when it's ready, I'm gonna just plug it in. So to start with, like I said, I'm gonna unscrew this so I can use the pair of pliers to remove it. I prefer to do it using this since it's a screw. It has threads. You hear that? It's starting to make some noises. You can hear the air coming out. So gotta act fast. Okay, now here's the screw. This is what we're doing here. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna prep the area. Right? Time's of the essence here. So I'm gonna put some glue here because I need to poke it. Yep. I'll put some glue here. Okay. Yeah, it's a little too much. That's not good. You're still doing okay. Now you're gonna need a lot of pressure. Yep. But now we can pull it out. Yep. So that's it. Then we're gonna trim the excess off using this or utility knife. It winded a little bit. I was worried about time. Well, I'm gonna use this to even it out. Pretty much it. Yep, that's pretty much it. So now, before we forget, I'm gonna close this so we can review. If we have to reuse it next time, we can. Okay, so that's pretty much it here. So the next step is to use this to spray to see if there's any leak. Alright? If there was leak, you'll see it bubbling here, which I don't see. You know, in the prepping the hole, you might want to spend a little more time here, because I think that's why I was having a little harder time to push it in. So spend a little more time prepping it, maybe a few back and forwards, more than I did, and you should be good. So I'm spraying. As you can see, if there was a leak here, it would start to bubble, which is not bubbling. And that's the purpose of the soapy solution, to help see the leakage. In this case, I don't see anything, just regular. Alright? And as the tire turns on the road, this is just going to even itself out. Not to forget to mention that after going through the procedure, you have to make sure you fill up the tire to the right pressure level. So I came to the local quick check and I took care of that right away. Alright, so in my case, the tire pressure needed to be at between 32 and 35 pounds per square inch in front tires, so I took care of that. Thank you for watching.